Look at that, the BGM music wasn't even on. I'll never... One of these days I need to just sit down and fix that transition. It is so nasty. Okay, hand in front of my face, the PC face breaks. Hello, hello everybody. Hi Rev, hello. Welcome, welcome. Kind of... I don't know. Feeling a little Manhera today, but I'm trying to keep the brainworms away. We'll stay positive. We won't go into that sort of talk today. So just touching briefly. I have just a heads up. I have only about an hour here before I need to kind of get ready. For some reason, I said I'd go to the Nomikai today. Kind of bad timing because I got sick for like about a week and a half or so. And I'm still kind of like snotty a little bit, but what can you do? What can you do? So I guess I'm gonna go and drink beer and make my sickness worse. But I got that coming up in a little bit, so I need to prep for that. So about an hour, I'll be shutting this down. But in the meantime, I don't know. Just wanted to touch base and be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? How was your Thursday? How's your Thursday, Rev? And not the greatest emotionally right now, but I'm still hanging in there. Okay. Yeah, I feel ya, man. Wait, I need to double check something. I feel like lately my delay is pretty bad. Do I have that set up? Like, there's like an ultra low latency that you can set on that like makes it really quick to react. Where does that set up at? Where's that set up at? I'm looking through all my settings right now. Where's the latency? Res? Not Rev. Where'd I get Rev from? Okay, Res. Thank you for reminding me. I'll remember that now. But Rev, there must be like some other. There's some like sort of gamer guy I know as a Rev. I wonder who that is. Maybe he's like in Kriken's circle. Oh, is there a Rev in Kriken's? I don't remember. I can't remember for the life of me. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Mr. Tempura. Hello, V Calcum. Hello, V Calcum. Like the second time I've seen you in my chat. Welcome, welcome. Just oh, are you not? You're not showing up in the live chat. Or no, you're not showing up in top chat, even shadow banned. Sent to the shadow realm. What sort of things have you been doing? But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't even really know what I want to talk about today. Well, actually, I do have a few things I could talk about. But it gets kind of self-pitying. So we're gonna cut that out. I'm trying not to focus on myself today. Today's not a day about me. Today's a day about basically every third year middle school student in Japan right now. It might not be everywhere, but I'm pretty sure, at least in my general area, today's graduation day for middle school students. So there's just like a lot of celebrating going on. And I got to sit through the graduation ceremony of one of my, or I should say, a number of my students. I gotta be careful about, you know, like numbering them. If I give you a number, then you can start tracking me down. Don't want to know. I don't want to know what kinds of things you've been up to. Okay. Guess I won't poke. I won't prod. Seriously, where's the ultra low latency setting on YouTube? I know it's out there somewhere. Kind of curious. I feel like there's been a delay lately, and I don't like that. I don't like that. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted to talk about today. I just needed to stream, I think. I needed to touch in a little bit of validation, as messed up as that is. And kind of annoying. Just been sick a lot lately. Not really working on the things I want to be working on. Is probably more laziness than anything. But it's that kind of time of year. I don't know. I thought I was it's been like a week since I first got sick, and it's been kind of going up and down a lot. Like it's been a long time since I've had like a long kind of weeks-long sickness like this, and it's driven me absolutely mad. It's driven me crazy. I've just been sleeping every day. As soon as I get home, I sleep. Like last night, I think I got up at like 3 in the morning. Because I was like, okay, well, if I go to sleep at like 6 p.m. and wake up at 3, then I'll clearly be able to do something. And I was able to get up on the computer. I was like, okay, let's start 3D modeling something. And then I went to lay back down and went to bed instead. It's like, ugh. there's no energy. There's no motivation to move forward here. But, I don't know. It's that kind of time. It's that kind of day. That kind of year. I think on this thumbnail I said zatsu and stuff because I wasn't confident that I'd really have much to zatsu about today, so I wanted to do something. But I've messed up my entire apartment. I've completely destroyed it to set up for being able to stream the Dark Souls speedrun the other day. So like my drawing pad isn't even attached to my computer right now, so I couldn't do a good drawing if I wanted. But maybe I'll do that anyways. There's a shirt I've been meaning to make for a while. Hey, you know what? We'll just pop that up. We'll just pop that up right now, and we'll just do it. Like I said, I don't have much confidence right now in my zatsu. But it is what it is. Let's see. switch over to this screen. Oh, it pushed me down like a few inches. Okay. How was the speedrun? It went pretty well actually. For not having touched it in like ages, I was able to what was it? I was able to get so the out of game timer, I beat the game in like 5 hours and 19 minutes or something like that, and then the in-game time it was like just under 5 hours. So pretty good time, I would say, for not having touched the game in forever. Not really doing any like glitches or skips either. Just played every boss that you need to get to the end. Somehow I managed to wrap it up kind of nicely. 6 minutes for Anne Orlando? Definitely not 6 minutes. I definitely got caught a couple times on Smo and Ornstein. Dropped a couple times at the bridge. There's a lot of places I could have done a lot better. I've actually been like running in my head if I should like try again. Because I bet if I played again, I could get it under 4 hours easy. I bet I could get it under 4 hours easy, because there's a lot of stuff that I was like nervous about. Like I was really nervous about going through the grave of the giants. Like I spent like ages like looking for the bonfire, the second bonfire there, because I was like, I wanted to get a closer bonfire to Nito in case I had to retry them. But I just ended up like one-shotting Nito, so it's just like completely completely pointless. Yeah, I don't think I could make like a lot of better choices if I played again. So I'm fighting the urge to play Dark Souls again. I don't think that'll be very interesting. I got a lot of projects I want to work on anyways, so it's fine. It's fine. Go. So I'm going to pull this up. Where's my clip studio? Right here? Nice. Okay, let's pull this up. Been meaning to make this shirt for a while. And I've just been really lazy about getting started on it. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just fill up the whole screen. Been really meaning to make this shirt for a while. The gay Garfield shirt! But, for some reason, I've just been holding off. This is if you don't know, this was designed by Abby. For one of her, like, it's just like a picture of herself for like one of her, schedules. And I fell in love with this shirt. So I was like, I should make it sometime. And then I never made it. So now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make it. I might just copy real life Garfield stuff for this. What the fuck? Yeah, dude, it's great. It's a great shirt. Garfield large vector. Just gonna like look around for some good Garfield images. These are all him looking cool. I don't need him to look cool. I need him to look like normal. I want him to look fat and greasy, you know? Wait, hold on. How can I do this? I'm also might be in trouble because I think if I use like the shirt making service that I want to make, this is the definition of a Tumblr post. I mean, kind of, yeah. That's why it's funny. Oh, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Why is this screen so big? I think that's the other question, right? Why is it so big? Hey Temp, hey Tommy, welcome. Doing a short stream here. I think I need to hook up my drawing pad and actually draw this. It's not gonna have soul if it isn't hand drawn, you know? I think I just need to draw it by hand. I only have my mouse on me right now. Wait, he knows. Wait, Tommy, so you know him as Rez. I thought he was Rev. Why did I think he was Rev? That's so weird. Yeah, I need to pull up my drawing tablet and actually give this some justice, you know? Maybe I'll do it after the Nomikai tonight. Yeah, it sucks. I gotta catch the train and everything to go to this Nomikai. It's gonna be like hours of me like schmoozing with my coworkers, which should be good, but like my Japanese is just not strong enough to keep up with them. So I'm kind of just like, I'm kind of like the awkward guy that if anyone wants to interact with, they kind of have to like slow down and like be like aware of like what like how to interact with me. So it's just like, it just seems like at a party where you're supposed to let loose and kind of have fun and like, you know, get better friends with your coworkers. I think I stand out, or I'm an obstacle to that sort of end. I don't know. That's my feelings on it. I shouldn't have said yes to the Nomikai, but I was like, I skipped the last one. I should say yes to this one. So we'll try socializing. We'll see how it goes. Let me set up my drawing pad here. How's your Tuesday been, Tommy? How's your Tuesday been? Tuesday? I meant Thursday. Oh my god, my brain's already dead. But yeah, it's Friday. Friday today. Very touching day for me. All the 9th graders, they are in America, but here they're just like middle school 3rd graders. They all graduated. They're gone. They took their last day of classes. Not the class. They didn't even have classes today, but they took their last day and they bamooshed. They're out of here. They're history. Not gonna be seen anymore. They're gone. Done. It's very, very sad. There's lots of crying. A lot of 2nd year students were very, very sad to see them go. A lot of the teachers too. It's funny. My English, the guy who's like kind of my supervisor, the supervisor teacher who takes care of me, he's like, oh yeah, I cried today. And he's like, I don't know, he's like in his 50s and he seems a little like kind of stalwart and grizzled, so I'm surprised he cried. It was good though. It was a good ceremony. I think everyone agreed it was a really good ceremony. It's a day for me. I hope it was a good day for you. I guess. As always, I'm mired in Menhera, so that just kind of throws me off. But I'm swimming. I'm doing the doggy paddle. I'm doing what I can. Wait, this is already plugged in. Everything was already plugged in for this drawing pad. It just immediately started working. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me... This... Okay, so everything's working. Cool. Alright, let's draw a gay Garfield shirt. A gay Garfield shirt. I love this shirt, but like when Abby officially like graduates, I'd like to be able to greet her with this shirt. Maybe not greet, but have like some sort of tribute. Gay Garfield. Why is it so funny? Gay. I don't know why I fell in love with this shirt so much. It's just, it cracks me up to look at. Oh shit, I drew directly on the reference. God dang it. As you always do. As you always do. Man, wait. I'm looking at like the way that she draws. Like, so she has the opacity and the like the not the size of the brush by the looks of it, but the opacity is definitely set to like how hard she presses down on it. So you can kind of see that she starts off really light. It's hard right here and then kind of like lightens up and then a little bit of a hardness at the end. Here it's hard and then it's shoot and like, I don't know, just like looking at the way that it visualizes like the pressure of her strokes is very interesting. I don't know how to, I don't have very good stroke methodology. Would you call it that? Stroke methodology. Happy Pi Day, Temp-Tempai. Wait, is it Pi Day? It was Pi Day. It was Pi Day. It was Pi Day. It's already the end of my Friday. It's already 3 p.m. 3:20 p.m. Friday for me. But hello, Xenogoku. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. So I was working on a signature. I don't know why in the world I was thinking about signatures, but I like the way this T looks. I don't know where I came up with it. So I don't know. For some reason I was like, I gotta practice my signature. I had a little bit of free time at work and I was like, I gotta practice my signature just in case I get famous someday. In case I get famous someday, right? Okay, let's actually draw this. I can't draw this. How in the world does she... There we go. Man, it's weird trying to trace other people's letters because you have them like really defined in your head, like how you're supposed to write it, and you don't even think about it. Everyone else has got like a different style, right? No, weird. I don't like it. Making me feel awkward. Hey, Garfield. The Y needs a little bit of spice. There we go. That'll work. Oh my god. I want to do this forever. I don't know why I've been putting it off for so long. Weird, really weird feeling being like a teacher at a graduation. The day's not about you, right? It's about the kids who are graduating. So you're just kind of like standing there at the end while watching everyone like crowd around and say, like, after all the ceremony and stuff, and everyone's like crying, they're all like talking and they're all exchanging gifts and stuff, and they're talking with their families and other teachers, and you're just kind of sitting there thinking about your own graduation, or like, you know, like the times you had with the kids. Weird. Really weird being on the other side. But I don't know. Hey Temp, hello Auxiliary, hello. Welcome. Just doing a little bit of drawing. And talking. Because been a few days since I streamed and my brain is like, oh, you haven't been socially reinforced lately. Haven't been socially reinforced lately, you're getting sad. So I don't know. I'm musing about today. Today was the graduation ceremony for the middle schoolers in Japan. Sounds like a bunch of babies to me. They are a bunch of babies. That's why it's so sad. They're all crying and they're all like, ooh hoo hoo. It's funny, like they're really like what's the right word for this? They're really like I don't want to say aggressive. But she is kind of aggressive. She comes off pretty like standoffish. Like the most like yeah, unemotional, I would say. Maybe most unemotional girl in the class was just like crying the hardest. It was really funny how that works out. But oh, I need to turn down the size of my pen here. That's what I need. And for them, yeah, it was a really nice ceremony. It went really well. Only thing is, like, it was like 2 hours of sitting there. Just sitting in a chair. The thing about the Japanese ceremonies is like, you know, like, so yeah, in America too, graduation ceremonies last way too long, and like, you know, everyone's got to get their speech, and they got to get the head of the PTA up there, they got to get the town mayor up there, they got to get everyone up there and get their speech out. So it's like 2 hours. But with the Japanese ceremonies, you don't clap after like a speech, you don't clap after somebody gets an award, you just sit there in absolute silence, and sometimes you bow. It's like the most insane, like, quiet, like it's like torture. It's like, let me at least do something. Also, let me open a window so the video actually captures my face. Right now it looks like I'm squinting constantly. And they get to go for a black corpo? No, they go to high school, or they go to work in the fields. Depends on if they got into a high school or not. Right. Good. Lasagna and cock. Lasagna and cock. Yeah. Lasagna. I'm very curious if the Oh wait, hold on. Oh shit, I've been doing this all with like pixelated. Oh, this is all pixelated. Oh, it's already ruined. I forgot. Last thing I was using Clip Studio for was like pixel art, so now it's like stuck in pixel mode. Lasagna and cock. Holy shit. This is so gay. Oh man. Let's at least do this. Hope I don't get Dorito dust all over this shirt too. I'd be very disappointed if I did. Okay. What's happening? Oh, I drew it behind. Right, okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a weird experience. And I'm not doing a good job of zatsuing through it, but I don't know. It just feels kind of the same. It feels kind of the same no matter where I go. It's like human nature always seems to be the same, and everyone makes big to do about, oh, and you know, cultural differences in Japan and whatnot, but they just still seem like people to me. Seems like the same kind of people no matter where you go. I mean, there's some differences, you know, you bow, you are overly polite, you know, whatever. But I feel like that's such a, I don't know, such a small aspect of where people are. Oh hey, wait a minute, I got it rated. Got rated. Hello, Dr. Lily May and Rhyme Raiders. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just redrawing my favorite Abby art right now. Wonder if you remember this. She drew this for like one of her schedule pictures a long time ago, and I fell in love with it. I knew one day I wanted to make a shirt out of it and wear it around. So I guess today's that day. I guess I'm finally gonna just do it. But yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm kind of just zatsuing right now because earlier today was the graduation ceremony for my 9th graders, if you're American. My 9th grade class. And they got to, now they're moving on to high school. Pretty sure all of them are, although not all of them got their first choice of high school, which is unfortunate. That's what you get. Lasagna and cock. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Love lasagna. I don't know why I like this one so much. It's so silly. I actually probably need a Garfield reference because I'm gonna go off script here. But yeah, it's a really nice experience being able to. Wait, the way that she like drew this is like so loosey goosey. It's like I can't tell what's what, right? It's got his eyes together like this or something. Oh, I guess they are together. It must be bittersweet seeing them graduate after a year. Yeah, for me, it's not so bad. Like, it's... What can I say? The first semester, I was really not used to being a teacher. So I, like, struggled a lot, like, just trying to get used to the job. So I wasn't really getting, like, attached to them. So it wasn't even, like, a year for me. It wasn't that long. But like there are teachers there who were like with them for all 3 years in junior high school, and they were having a really tough time keeping a straight face at the end of the ceremony. They had to stand up there just like, you know, straight back, arms at side, emotionless at the front of the entire assembly. And like they couldn't keep straight faces. It was really tough. It was really beautiful though. Like really nice ceremony. Everyone was very touched. When the representative for the class was like giving her outgoing speech, and at the very end of it she was like, you know, it comes to mind that this will be the last time we stand here. This will be the last time we wear these uniforms. The last time, yada yada yada. And like, when like, man, when she said it like that, it hit me, and I started crying a little bit too. It's really, I don't know, really touching. But it makes sense. It's not the temp gen yet. It's not the temp gen yet. The temp gen, the class I'm the least attached to right now. Yeah, second years are really cool. First years, there's so many. It's like tough to kind of get like connected to them, or so I feel. After chilling here for a bit, you feel better? Thanks, Tim. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear I gave positive force to your life, so happy to hear that. Hope you're doing better. Let me get some Garfield reference. I need some Garfield reference in my life. What? Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. Oh, that's right, it's so tiny, it's so tiny. I don't know why it's so tiny. Why am I at such a big resolution? This is silly. I don't need it, I don't need it. Gotta be conscious though of how this is gonna fit on the page, or on the shirt. But we'll see. But yeah, after this I've got Nomikai. I'm not gonna be around for too long here. I have to get going in half an hour, or at least get prepped to get going. I don't know why Nomikai is so soon after school. It drives me nuts. But Nomikai, for those who don't know, that's just drinking party. It just means drinking party. It's when the teachers kind of get together after school, after like a big event or something like that, just to kind of like celebrate and have a good time, because frankly they need it. They work themselves very hard. In contrast, I worked very little. Part of the nature of being an ALT, I suppose. Should probably go to sleep? Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Take it easy. Have a nice night. It's all good. It's important to keep your sleep going. I have been sleeping way too much lately, so if I'm not too drunk tonight, maybe I'll stream, but we'll see. The cool science teacher was telling me like today, like, oh, this sushi place we're going to is very famous for having cold beer. Good luck with the home of sexual Garfield. Hell yeah, sexual Garfield. That's the life, that's the ticket right there. Okay, go like this. Yep. Gotta drop myself. This won't feel right if I don't. Go like this, maybe. Really tough to get a nice line. My lines are all wonky, but I suppose that's part of the charm. But the service I used last time to make the shirt for the... Oh, yeah, that's also something I'll talk about in a second. The Phase Connect Game Jam. But I made a shirt for the Phase Connect Game Jam, and the service I used for that, I'm pretty sure they said on it like, hey, you're not allowed to use copyrighted works without permission, right? So I'm gonna make this and send it to them and pray that they don't be like, hey buddy, you read the rules, right? You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to take somebody else's copyrighted work and sexualize it. But I'm betting on them not understanding the difference between like fried chicken and cock. That's my bet here. Just knowing the average level of English in Japan. There's some people who will surprise you. There are some people who will surprise you. At the average level of English in Japan, not that great. Not that great. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough language, and especially for Japanese speakers, there's so many pitfalls and traps and like just different difficult things that I guess just the nature of the Japanese and English makes it really hard for them to get used to. It's really interesting seeing the the way that they can't get definite and indefinite articles, so like the and a, kind of a difficult concept if you think about it, like to explain. The other day I was doing a conversation. What do you call it? It was a test. It was a test for listening comprehension, like just having a conversation with the kids and like making that into a test, right? So what do you want to call that? Like performance test. And I was just like, I gave them a very difficult little bit of English. I would just go to them and say like, very soon you are going to be a junior high school student. How is that? Is that scary? Is it exciting? And I would gesture to, like, oh, scary, oh, and like excited, oh yeah, like make faces to try and help them understand. Not a single person understood what I said, just using that language, right? To kind of be expected, but it's just, it's startling to see kind of like the language barrier, the wall right there that you have to climb over to make communication work. Very scary. The Zorpa Field. Wait a minute. That's from the Funny Show. The Zorpa Field. You always mention the limited number of sounds because everything is in syllables. Yeah, I mean that's one part, but like it's the small things, like them instead of saying video with a V, they say video with like a B. So like they have to unlearn that because that's how it is in Japanese. They say video. There's and they don't hear V sounds very easily. It's like how there's YouTubes don't upload copyrighted stuff, and there's Vocaroos don't upload copyrighted stuff. What's the difference? I don't know the difference. I don't have innate knowledge of these things. I feel like very much like a tourist. That's been getting me down lately. So many things I just don't understand or know, and I feel like I just don't have time to keep up with it all. Yo. Goes down like right here. We're gonna go like this. Then I'm gonna make a details tab so I can keep those separate, just in case this goes south. Man, these are actually pretty simple. Jim Davis sure likes to make his characters simple to draw. That makes it easy. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that's really nice. He's got like little freckles, like the little cat. I had dreams about cats the other day, or like last night. That made me a little sad. I left 2 cats in Japan, and I miss them. I miss them a lot. I didn't want to think about them. Well, this one probably should still be long. There we go. Is this good enough? It's good enough for a shirt, right? That's good enough for a shirt, right? Look at a really fucking cheap knockoff shirt. Hell, it looks kind of like... he looks so stupid. Oh, that's terrible. We only have 5 vowels where I come from. Pronunciation is very easy. Hello, Juwoon. Hello. I mean, you can say that, but like, you use the same A letter for different sounds, right? Like crayon and crane. would be 2 examples. It's still the A, but you're using it in different ways. It's really not easy for Japanese. They just hard memorize the way that words are pronounced. Well, that's something that surprised me too, because when I grew up, there's like all the commercials for Hooked on Phonics, right? Phonics stuff, phonics, Hooked on Phonics, and so I grew up like thinking like, you know, phonics is like kind of a normal thing, and phonics is just, you know, like learning how to guess what the sound is based on the spelling, right? And that's my understanding. But these kids had no phonics training whatsoever. It kind of surprised me when they like, so like the teacher wrote down a word on the board. He's like, okay, well, how do you think you pronounce this? And nobody had a clue. Nobody had a clue. It's like, okay, you've learned how to spell words, but you've never learned how to sound them out. It's kind of like a little scary to think about. Like, I wonder if American schools are like this too now, where they cut out the phonics sort of learning. Because like, you're not going to be 100% right all the time, but if you see like I and E, you're gonna think ein, right? Or een. Wait, actually, I'm already contradicting myself here by not knowing. Magazine. What's another I and E word? Incline? Uh-oh. Wait, I did contradict myself. Oh no. I guess this is just showing you just how hard English is, right? It's dumb. Not really a single A in English. There's like 10 vowel sounds, but only 5 written letters. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's tough, and Japanese only has the 5 vowel sounds. Not a guarantee, but it's a good approximation. Exactly. So it's just weird to kind of see the different approaches to learning English. I guess, but it's also difficult because, you know, they don't use English in everyday language, you know? They don't have any use for it in their life. So it's all just purely academic. So it's like, why are they even learning it, right? It's very, very difficult, I think, to learn a language that you don't actually use. Wait, there's a bunch of words happening. This isn't Shiratori. That was the Hold on, we're back. We're almost back. I think we might be back. Come on, baby. Come on. Are we still streaming? Are we still good? Everything's frozen on my computer. Oh. Are we good? Is it streaming? Chat, you need to tell me if it's streaming. My OBS is frozen. Are we streaming? Are we live? Are we good? Are we good? I can't tell. Okay, good. Holy cow. Okay, so OBS is just frozen on my screen, but it looks like we're okay, so I'll just keep going for now. Christ almighty. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah. That was fun. I love this laptop. I need to make a... Okay, so the video is actually frozen. No, everything's frozen on the screen. That's not good. Well, I think I know how to fix this. Give me a second. No. Okay, hold on. This might get bumpy. Okay. I think we're in. I think we're on. Let's make sure it didn't end me. Okay, VC face is broken. That's totally fine. Let's close that real quick. My VC face is just straight up frozen. Okay. VC face, you're done. You're done, son. Get out of here. Go. To be murdered. Kill him. Oh wait, I'll probably get bonked for that from YouTube, won't I? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that bad thing. Very evil. Man behind the slaughter is dead. Yes. Hello, Raimi. Hello. Okay, now let me reach out. I'm reattaching VC face. That's the word. Blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. I'm on. We're back. Hell yeah. Think about inconsistency in English pronunciation. The poem, "The Chaos" by. Okay, I have 15 minutes. Let's read this poem. I want to read this poem real quick. I'm excited to make this shirt, but I need to do it right away. I also need to get some other things sorted out. Guys, are there any good alternatives? Well, I want to set up like an online money thing to anonymize who I am so I can, like, I don't know, like, do some sort of transactions as temp. But I think I need to, like, set myself up as a company to do so. And I really don't want to have to, like, have my parents receive letters addressed to Mr. Temp-Tempai. You know what I mean? That'd be really awkward. Because I live in Japan. And I think to set up something with PayPal, I need to have a stateside address. Okay, The Chaos. Tempai LLC. Gerard. Ooh, going to this guy's personal website. idallen.com. Okay. It'd be very awkward if my parents saw that. But we'll see. My parents are coming at the first week of April. And so that first week of April, I will be out mostly, I think, because I'll be with them and like socializing and like being a real human being. I might talk about being a VTuber with them. Depends on if they're like really worried about me. I'll probably spill the beans. Or if I'm like, I don't know, bored, I'll talk about it a little bit. Because it is something I've been doing and it'd be something they'd probably find interesting, but I think for the most part I've kept myself pretty... Let's ignore the lasagna cat Vord temp comment. I think you can say that I've been pretty say-so for the most part. Okay, I'm gonna bring up this silly little browser thing. Where is it? Window capture. Don't show it yet. Oh, I actually got it right on the dot. Cool. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, we'll see. I might be outing myself to my parents about being a VTuber. I wouldn't let any of them on stream though, not yet. Okay. Let's read this real quick. I'm curious what this is. Gerard Nonce Trinité. Is that French? The Chaos, 1922. Dearest creature in creation. Dearest creature in creation. Creature? The T is CH, creation is an SH sound. Dearest creature in creation, studying English pronunciation. I will teach you in my verse. Sounds like corpse, core, horse, and worse. Oh my god. I will keep you, Susie, busy. Make your head with heat grow dizzy. Tear in eye, your dress you'll tear. Oh my god. Queer, fair seer, hear my prayer. Holy shit. Pray, console your loving poet. Make my coat look new, dear, sew it. Just compare heart, hear, and heard. Dies and diet, lured and word. Can you see my mouse? Okay, I'll start doing this. Sword and sword? Retain and Britain. Is that sword? Mind the latter how it's written. Maid has not the sound of bade. That one does. Maid and bade. Must be like a 1922 thing. Say, said, pay, ped, laid, but plaid. Now surely I will not plague you with such words as vague and og. But be careful how you speak. Say gush, bush, stake, streaks, break, bleak. Oh my god. This is terrible for JP students. I don't even know if they'd notice what was happening. Whoop. Sorry, I clicked off. Previous precious, fuchsia via, recipe pipe, studding sail, choir, woven oven, how and low, script receipt, shoe poem toe. Oh, This is so bad. Oh, like, ugh. How long does this go for? Say, expecting fraud and trickery, daughter, laughter, and terpsichore. Branch, ranch. That one doesn't make sense. That was the same. Branch, ranch, measles, topsails, aisles, missiles, similes, reviles. Holy, holly, signal, signing, same examining, but mining. Scholar, vicar, and cigar. Solar, Mika, war, and far. From desire, desirable, admirable. From admire, desirable, admirable, admirable from admire. Oh, that's okay. I see what's doing there. Lumber, plumber, buyer, but briar. Beer, but briar. Top sham, broham, brotham. Renown, but known. Knowledge done. Lone gone, none tone. Oh, that one's really good. Done, lone, gone, none, tone. Oh my god, that one kills me. One anemone, Balmoral, kitchen lichen, laundry laurel, Gertrude German wind and wind, bow kind, kindred, cue mankind, tortoise, turquoise, chamois leather, reading, Reading, I think that's the town name, Reading. I think that's how you say it. Heathen heather. This phonetic labyrinth gives moss gross brook brooch ninth plinth. Have you ever yet endeavored to pronounce revered and severed demon lemon ghoul foul soul Peter petrol and patrol? Oh, moly, this is so cool. This is so cool. Billet does not end like ballet. Bouquet, wallet, mallet, chalet. Blood and flood are not like food, nor is mold like should and would. Banquet is not nearly parquet, which exactly rhymes with khaki. Packy? I don't know what this word is. Parquet. Packy? Parky, which rhymes with khaki. Discount, viscount. Load and broad. Toward to forward to reward. Ricocheted and crocheting. Croquet? Right, your pronunciation's okay. Rounded and wounded. Grieve and sieve. Friend and fiend, alive and live. Is your R correct and higher? Keats asserts it rhymes Talia. Higher Talia? Hue but hug and hood but hoot. Buoyant minutes but minute. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, I love... You can read it like same word, but your mind is like, it rhymes with hoot, it's minute. Oh, say abscission with precision. Now position and transition. Would it tally with my rhyme if I mentioned paradigm? 2 pence, 3 pence, teas are easy, but cease, crease, grease, and greasy. That one seems right to me. Maybe, like, this is from 1922, so there could be some differences there. Cornice, nice. Cornice, nice. Valise, revise. Rabies, but lullabies. Of such puzzling words as nauseous, rhyming well with cautious. Tortuous. Tortuous? You'll envelop lists, I hope, in a linen envelope. Would you like some more? You'll have... How long does this go for? Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. How are there so many? I don't have time. I literally have 5 minutes before I have to end stream. I can't do this. I can't do this, guys. My Garfield's already not finished. My Garfield's not going to be finished at the end of the stream. This is lame. Holy smoly. Okay, let's read the end at least. Differ like diverse and diverse. Rivers, strivers, shivers, fivers. Once but nonce, told all but roll. Told all but roll. Polish, 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 pole and pole. I don't know what this one is. Pronunciation. Think of psyche is a paling, stout, and spiky. Won't it make you lose your wits, writing groats and saying grits? It's a dark abyss or tunnel strewn with stones like Rowlock, Gunwale, Islington, and Isle of Wight. Housewife, verdict, and indict. Don't you think so, reader, rather, than saying lather, bather, father? Ugh. Finally, which rhymes with enough. Though, through, bow, cough, Huff, suff, tough. Hiccough. Hiccup has the sound of sup. My advice is give it up. Oh my god, I can't do that. That's insane. That's crazy. That's such a cool poem. Thanks for mentioning that. Who said that? Who said that? Auxiliary. Thank you, auxiliary character. That was a really cool poem. I feel like I've heard about it before, but I've never read it. That's so cool. Ugh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Readers will notice that the chaos is written from the viewpoint of the foreign learner of English. It is not so much the spelling as much as such that is lamented, as the fact that the poor learner can never tell how to pronounce words encountered in writing. The book is, after all, appended to a book of pronunciation exercises. With English today, the prime language of international communication, this unpredictability of symbol-sound correspondence constitutes no less of a problem than the unpredictability of sound-symbol correspondence, which is so bewailed by native English speakers of English. Nevertheless, many native English readers will find the poem a revelation. The juxtaposition of so many differently pronounced parallel spellings brings home the sheer illogicality of the writing system in countless instances that such readers may have never previously noticed. Give it to people who are learning English. I might have to look into it for my kids. I could probably like dumb it down and give like a few. I could turn this into like a presentation, right? Like, just give like a few examples, pull it into like a PowerPoint or something like that, and read it for them. Interesting. But yeah, no, see, that's a big problem. Because English is actually like, when you study it, you realize that the language is like spoken first, written second. And by that I mean like the spelling follows the pronunciation and not the other way around. Compared to like something like Spanish, where it's like 1-to-1. Like you hear the word, you can spell it because it has a very exact way of spelling the sounds. But English is like just the spelling is so inconsistent because it's trying to follow the way it's spoken, not the way that it's like it's hard to describe. It's really hard to describe for me, but like, is there an example I can give? I don't know if I can. It seems like the writing was adapted to the sounds rather than the sounds are adapted to the writing. Yeah, it is a bunch of borrowed words. Like Japanese has a bunch of borrowed words too, but they at least turn it into their pronunciation first. English is a bunch of cobbled together stuff. That's absolutely true, but it's fascinating. It's been fascinating learning about English from a foreign language perspective. A lot of things you don't think about. I remember when I was learning it from my Japanese teacher who was preparing me for when I was going to go over to Japan. She was like playing the role of like a student who didn't understand something. And I kept trying to explain it, but like there kept being these counterexamples of like, well, what about in this case? And it got so frustrating. I actually like started crying during the lesson. I was like, I can't explain it to you. I can't explain it to you. I can't get across to you. I can't teach these kids. But it's really fascinating, really interesting. How fucked up English is. Such a shame that English is the dominant language. Such a shame. It'd be better if it was like Spanish. If it was Spanish, I think a lot of people would be a lot happier. Spanish, hard for me to hear, but at least it makes sense. Can't reach these kids. Exactly. You read my mind, auxiliary. I know exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, that is all the time I have for today. That is unfortunate. I wish I had more time. But I gotta get drunk. I gotta get drunk with my coworkers, rub shoulders with them, and pretend to be an actual human being instead of like a robot. Some sort of, I don't know, Menhera walking disaster. Well, that reminds me, there was another earthquake this morning. It was a gentle swaying one, so it wasn't bad. But I didn't get really super scared or excited when it happened, so I'm getting used to them a little bit by a little bit. I was waiting for like a big one to hit, and then I'll be really scared. Ooh, I don't know about the movie. I don't know what it was referencing from the movie. I like the movie. For a while, I would fall asleep to it, so it's like, Man, I used to know a lot of the songs because I would like just fall asleep to them, just as a means to like help me sleep. Before the distant flame they billow in the night, you fight in all our names for what you know is right. And when they torture you, was it torture you? There be nothing left to die for when we die. La resistance lives on. Man, yeah, I don't remember the words. That's unfortunate. Yep. Okay, so yeah, this is the end of the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you for listening to me yabber on about nothing at all. As always, kind of fun. Short stream, rip, but hey, it happens. Gods, I wish I had the ability to invade. I wish I had the abilities to invade. Let me double see if anyone... Let me double see if anyone's around here right now. Otsu Temp, thank you so much for coming by the stream. If you want to keep going, this is a bit of a scary recommendation because he's near the end of the game from what I understand, but Jaeger is playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'll put that on you, and if he wants to continue watching streamer, this guy is playing some stream. Bit of a quiet one, but I enjoy watching him play. Alright, Otsu Temp, and I'll be out of here and out of your hair, so have a nice Friday. My Friday's already over, but yours is just beginning, so make it good, make it count. Let's do this. We got the world by the, I don't know, what's more safer than ballsack? Got the world by the knees. Got the world by the knees. Let's go. Take it. We got this. Attack the future. Make it your enemy. I don't know. I'm tired. Gonna go get drunk. Bye bye. Otsu Temp. Bye bye.